tell a friend. You get dig?
We gonna turn it up to maximum value. We
Be frank.
oh, what up, IG? Go get that fucking merch.
Huh? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I ain't hearing it, but y'all gonna hear the combo, so stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Yo, Buck, I see you, man. Salute. You already know what it is, man. Hey.
Cool. Plaga, move over a little bit to the other side. Go this way a little bit. Move over this way. That's where you gotta be at.
Whoa. Yeah, I ain't hearing it, but y'all gonna hear the combo, so stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Yo, Buck, I see you, man. Salute. You already know what it is, man. Not at all. Huh? Different type of time. We on a different type of grind. What? We on a different type of what? We on a different type of yeah. Get in tune. What? Different type of
You ready?
we on a different type of yep. Huh. Chill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Words with Pooday and
Plaga.
Plaga.
Sometimes you
And you. Cha-ching.
And tonight is us.
What? Say
So
what?
we back from our little winter recess.
Word.
Better than ever.
I mean, ever than better.
Feel it's shade.
Ever than better.
I
Better
can't
than
complain,
ever.
Chief.
Huh? What they do? When you feeling good, you.
Hey.
Hey.
He does it up. Extra good.
That's what you feel like. You feeling good?
He
You know what I
extra
mean?
good.
That's what you do when you feeling good, right? You do the two-step. You know what I mean?
We want to thank all the people, thank everybody who shouted us out, everybody who DM'd us, messaged us, checking on us. Yes, we still here. We just took a little break, little break, because we was working on some things. We came back with some merch for y'all.
Little breezy.
Little break. We got the little show merch for y'all.
Got show merch for y'all. DM us for sizes and prices.
Yes, DM us.
You already know what it is.
For sizes and prices, DM us.
It's looking good.
Yeah. You know, tell me how I look, dog. I'm my own model for my own brand. So tell us,
Mente, y'all. Tell
us how we look. Do I look good or?
That's Mente, y'all.
Tell me if it's trash. Tell me.
If it's trash,
tell me.
Mente.
I got no time.
Get your boy Mente.
You know what? And that's a segue for this because we got some shit to talk about. If your clothing line is trash, I'm not copying. I don't care if I knew you 20 years. Trevor ain't purchasing it.
I mean,
you gotta work a little harder.
I mean, so by 2021, a lot of shit go without being said by now.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's one thing.
Trash, I'm not supporting.
You know what? You know. Damn, we jumping straight into it.
Jumping into it. We back. Let's jump into it. We back. A lot of y'all niggas shit is trash.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How you been, man? How was your break, man?
My winter break was excellent.
How was your winter recess, man?
We just came back for the yams.
How was your winter recess?
We had a good time. Just in Camelback with the fam. Yeah, you know, we went out there, swam it up, did a little thing. I had a good little winter break. I needed it for peace of mind. Sometimes we even need a peace of mind too, because what we here to do is try to give the people a peace of mind. So sometimes we need our own peace of mind.
I mean, listen,
you know,
definitely.
I enjoyed it
for sure. I mean, I definitely enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely having a baby boy, getting everything in order. You feel me? 3 months now. Baby Adonis. love you, baby. I see you. You know
my God,
what I mean? So,
yeah.
You know,
3 months? Well, how old is he now?
3 months, 3.5. 3.5. You about to be 4 months. You
Right.
heard? But you already know. So I definitely feel blessed and grateful for that. So the break was great. And, you know, we definitely just killed it in the AM. So definitely shout out to all my Pisces. Yeah, I heard. H Block, I see you. Cake, and I see you. Like, it was
Coop,
real.
I see you.
Coop DeVille, I definitely see you.
Yeah.
So, you know.
All the Pisces I know. Big
Pisces did it real big. And
my daughter is Pisces. Happy birthday to them.
Sanaa, you already know what it is. So, you know, Pisces be running the world. You know, that's how Pisces do. Shoshana. Big Pisces.
Shout out Big Pisces.
Big Pisces. Yeah.
All the Pisces we fuck with, man. If we forget you, don't take it personal. It's not personal. We can't think of everybody right now. But shout out all the Pisces. My bro D, shout out to him. Pisces. Couple Pisces, shout out to William Pisces. I know a lot of Pisces. Shout out all the people.
Is Paper Time a Pisces?
Nah.
His birthday passed. I think he's a Pisces.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
Shout
Pisces.
out Paper.
You already know.
Paper Time, what up? You already know what it is.
Stop it already.
You already know drug beat. You know what I mean? But anywho, yo, Joe Biden in the building, official president. Yeah, I keep telling you.
Okay, all right.
Joe Biden in the building. Don't reply. Joe Biden in the building. Yeah, everybody. With their little stimmy. Taxes and stimulus just hit at the same time for the whole hood.
Everybody.
Everybody feeling good.
Everybody who gets taxes and everybody who
works and works and do what they do. They got their taxes. They got the stimulus. But what's the fuck is going on? Homeboy done killed his whole family over the stimulus.
Listen, man.
That's crazy.
That's fucking wreck. And that just shows you how wrecked individuals is these days for bread and things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? Like, listen, they tell you off the rip, money is the root of evil. You feel me? They tell you this. You feel me? People ignore this. But they constantly tell you this. I knew this since I was young. I've been hearing that. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, my mom instilled in me wants and needs. See, there's a big difference between wants and needs. That's why a lot of my peers and my older peers, they hit the block because with mommy's like, yo, I'm getting you a pair of kicks. You can make it from A to B. You can make it from A to B for a good 6 months. I'm Gucci. You like, no. I don't need these. I want those. I want these. Like, no. Oh, you got those. Oh, word. And then don't let your boy or your man come through or whatever come through like, yo, look, your man come through, Flea. You like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, but
what's going on? So you're gonna get it. So, it's go ahead, say what you say.
Yeah, but I hear you on that, but that shit was fucked up what homeboy did over his stimulus check.
Yo, it's savage. That's what my whole point is that my whole point of saying that is that he wasn't instilled with that. So the way the world is now, that you so money hungry and he obviously wanted something. What he wanted to do with that? Don't tell me you wanted to flip it. You can't get people. Don't tell me that. And that's the oldest. I just seen some shit, and listen, fellas. I ain't knocking nobody. I ain't knocking nobody's shit. I ain't knocking nobody's shit. Because now motherfuckers be like, yo, let me get your income tax, and I'm gonna flip it for you, and blah 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 blah. I ain't fucking with nobody hustle. Because some individuals do what they say.
Do they actually flip it?
Some individuals do actually flip it. But you gotta know if your man be getting bread and doing what he do. Now, if your man don't be getting bread and doing what he do, and now all of a sudden when you get your stimmy, or get your taxes, all of a sudden he could take that particular amount of bread that you're getting and double that. But all the bread before that he got, he couldn't do that. That's on you. I'm not mad.
You couldn't double.
More power to your player. More power to your player. Because You gotta make it make sense.
Yo, but
you know what I'm saying? But what he did, he gonna die. Like that shit was crazy. You like
he shot the brother immediately.
That's the money hungry. The brother, I read the whole shit. The brother stood up and was like, "Yo, she's not giving you husband." She said no.
She said no.
She said no.
She said no.
Right? Okay. He was like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, fuck you. I never liked you anyway."
Yo, he killed.
You her brother. I never liked you anyway.
It remind me of Jennifer Hudson's family. I don't know if you recall that.
Who can't recall that? That was crazy.
It remind me of what happened to Jennifer Hudson. What happened to that family? Rest in peace to that family, and I hope dude burns in hell because you're still going to jail and you got no stimulus. You're not getting no commissary, nothing. I hope they do you dirty wherever jail you're in because that's crazy, bro. You're a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
And you wanted money from your baby mom? You was a fucking deadbeat.
Because the baby mom was like, I'll take care of the kids. I'm not giving you
I'm not giving you shit. You a deadbeat.
You don't give me anything. You don't do anything for me, for them kids. So why do you think you deserve anything? And he wasn't trying to hear that. And that's what I'm saying.
So he couldn't go in the streets and let it go at the niggas that he probably was hustling with and
he wasn't hustling.
Yeah. Or whatever he was doing, he had a gun. What he was doing? He was carrying a gun. You know, dirty niggas carrying guns just to carry it.
Yeah, because there's no way in the world that there's no way in the world that you got a gun and you carry it and you don't decide to go murk something else or do something. I'm not saying that is even all good. All that shit is bullshit. But damn, you killing the whole fam because Shorty told you no on a stimmy? Nah, bro. Nah, but that's how wicked the world is right now. That's really a testament of how wicked the world is right now, bro. Real rap. It's a lot of bullshit going on right now. And rest in peace to that family. Because that's some fucking bullshit. Over a stimmy?
Over money from
you taking out the whole fam over the stimmy?
Yeah, he took out the fam. He took a couple of members.
But she deserved that bread if she's the one that's caretaking for the children.
Definitely.
She deserved that. That's coming through. Whatever. I didn't see that where she was a bum chick or whatever. I didn't get all into that and did it.
I mean, we don't know any of their background.
But all I know is that she was the sole caretaker of them children. And he was talking about he wanted the stimmy because he had children by her. He wanted some of the stimmy. And she was like, no, because I take care of the kids. You don't give me anything, a coin, a dime, no nothing, no breakfast money, no lunch money, no dinner money, no nothing, no milk, bread, nothing. So why would you think that you deserve anything? You understand what I'm saying?
Sad.
But you know what I noticed. It's a real sad story. And you know what I noticed about like the times now. Listen. You always have selfish people in life. You feel me? You always have good people in life. You always have evil people in life. It's just the balance. It's life. It's life. You have good people. You have bad people. But it's like. What's coming up now is just like a whole bunch of selfishness. You feel me? And people that's older, at least 35-year-olds, they might want to front, but they know what time it is. 40 and better, they know what time it is for sure. For sure. And you grew up when it was more love. So if you 40 and better, you know what's going on right now. Ain't no love. Because you grew up in an era where there was love,
right?
Where your neighbor could take care or look out for your kid on the streets and make sure nothing happens to your kid in your streets, and your kid will respect the neighbor at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? But now, all of that is washed out. People are selfish. People is doing shit like, I'm gonna kill you for the stimmy, and your whole family. For the stimmy. So I'm not gonna get a stimmy and I'm gonna end up in jail, not with no stimmy, and I just did for what? For what? Because of the morals and what you we're going downhill. We're not, how you see shit going, the progress report. And if anybody has kids, y'all know about a progress report. The progress report is before you get the report card to let you know what your children is up to. Either the line is going up, the stock market is going up, or you're losing money and it's going down. And right now, we losing money and we going down. Period. Period. None of this shit makes sense. A lot of motherfuckers is dying. A lot of shit is not. A lot of shit is just not right, and it's not what it's supposed to be. We've been off the air for a while in Plaga. Through us being, we've been off the air for at least a month and change. And throughout that month and change, you know how much things happen where we wish me and Plaga was like, yo, shh. They lucky we not on the air right now. It's crazy.
I'm not afraid to talk about it. And this, I don't even think we have this on the subjects tonight, but I want to talk about this. Because we just brought it up. I want to talk about this real quick. It came to my mind. And this is not a personal thing that I want to say. I don't want nobody, all my fans, followers who know me personally, know us personally. I don't want y'all to take this personal when I say this right now. Because what I'm going to say is real life shit. And it's just like, you can take it for what it is, or you could like it, you could, agree.
It's what you see. It's your interpretation.
But this is what I want to say. We was just in Miami, right? Now, COVID been here officially a year now, right? And be honest, I kind of thank the fucking COVID for helping me get my immune system all the way up. You know why? I haven't had a fucking cold or the fucking sniffles or nothing since COVID. You know why? I've been on top of my game. Elderberry, sea moss, whatever the fuck I need, vitamin C to keep my immune system up. I haven't heard nobody say they had a fucking cold. Everything ain't fucking COVID. And you telling me that these masks are supposed to protect us from one of the most deadliest viruses ever, right? Lies. But y'all believe anything the media says. So for everybody, I don't want that to take it personal. Everybody who has something to say or snickering, if you was thinking the thought, yo, damn, they all in Miami, they don't got no mask on every place. You know why we don't got no mask on every place we go? Because our immune system up. We did our research on what you consider was the most deadliest virus. Not saying people ain't died, but go check. None of us are doctors. Nobody did an autopsy. Nobody could break that shit down. But let me tell you this. How the fucking flu disappeared all of a sudden? Ain't nobody had the fucking flu all year. And y'all talking COVID. So the flu is no more. So there's no more flu or common cold. Right? I can't sneeze, I can't cough unless I got COVID, right?
Yeah, if you fucking sneeze, you got COVID.
Y'all losing your fucking mind.
If I'm in a spot and you sneeze, I'm looking at you, man, wow, crazy. COVID,
I'ma snuff you for asking me if I got the fucking COVID or I took my test. I'ma snuff you. You know why? Because my shit cleaner than your shit. You know, dirty, sniffling motherfucker.
Yo, right now,
a lot of y'all
motherfuckers don't want to sneeze.
They don't want to sneeze. You can't sneeze.
You outside,
breathe,
your shit flaring up. You like this.
Nah, but seriously though, and
that ass. That's like this. Because once you sneeze, niggas looking at you like,
what happened to the common cold?
Bruh.
What happened to the common cold or COVID? So on that note, common cold and flu. So all I want to say on that note, common cold and flu. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to let y'all go do the flu.
If you got the common cold, they say you got the
fucking COVID. So don't talk to me about no
everything is COVID.
So we all going to die of it.
No, some have. And rest in peace to those have.
No, but we all gonna get this deadly virus and die. A vaccine.
People got the vaccine.
A vaccine that doesn't 100% guarantee you won't get COVID again. Why should I take it?
I don't know. 4 million New Yorkers took it. You gotta ask them 4 million people that took it already.
Would you take it, knowing that?
Listen, I told you 4 million New Yorkers took it. I'm not one of the 4 million. So
would you take it? Are you going to take it?
Listen.
Are you going to take it? I want to know.
Listen, me personally,
yeah,
I didn't take the flu shot, so I'm not.
No,
you didn't take the flu shot.
I didn't take the flu shot. So if you took the flu shot, okay, I didn't take the flu shot.
I took one flu
Nigga
shot
said,
in my lifetime.
listen, I didn't take the flu shot.
I took one.
So you
I
asking
what?
All right, but you listen, you asking me. I didn't take the flu shot. And niggas was acting like the flu was the most deadliest shit before this shit. Because they had the Spanish flu and all of that. That's all before time. We talking about up to date. Niggas was acting like, hold on. People was acting like the flu was the most deadliest thing that you had to get a flu shot. That's how deadly the flu became all of a sudden.
Right.
Okay. I never had to take a flu shot because before everybody got on elderberry in this, my immune system been 100. I've been doing what I need to do.
Your shit been 100.
Yeah, before I even started going to a health spot. You feel me? I'm from the hood. You feel me? Before I even started going to a health spot, we have our own remedies that we mix together and make and do ourselves. So before even they had a Trader Joe's and a Trader this and a Best whatever the case, no, we had our own home remedies that my people used to conjure up and we used to take and do, and that's that.
So your immune system always been
so right? Me personally, mine's always been good. So for certain people eat certain things.
So let me ask you a question because we don't.
But we different.
How many of your family members have you heard this year said they had a cold, or the flu?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of my family members, and I come from a big family. So as far as my uncles and aunts and them, a lot of them they elder. You feel me? Like we older.
But have they had
what I'm trying to tell you is that they didn't have that because they not fucking with nobody. They ain't fucking with nobody. You not coming to their crib. Ain't no guest, bro. I'm letting you know right now. You asking me the question, I'm gonna tell you how they give it up right now. Because this is how my fans giving it up. Hold on. You're not fan, you're not coming through. They ain't throwing no gatherings, ain't no parties. Everything is through Zoom. So holla at me. So I'm good. So guess what? So hold on. Let me answer your question. So my fam, ain't none of my fam got sick on anything. Because you know why? They cipher. They ain't fucking with no outsiders. So you ain't family or kin, they ain't fucking with you.
I heard you clearly. So let me ask you a question. What's up? You believe that them isolating themselves is stopping them from getting what is the the flu?
No. We're not talking about the cold or flu. We're talking about COVID. So
COVID is the fucking flu. So
listen.
What?
Right, all right.
The flu on steroids.
So okay. So
the flu on steroids.
All right. So
let's stop it. It's been a fucking year.
All right. So listen. Check this out.
Come on.
Listen. So the flu. Listen. Hold on. You asked me. So and you saying that it's the flu on steroids?
Yeah.
Listen. I'm not going to dispute you. I'm gonna go on that. I'm gonna go on what you said.
Yes.
The flu. Hold on. It's the COVID is the flu on steroids, right? So when a motherfucker got a flu, that motherfucker hurt. Anybody that I ever knew caught the flu. Hold on. Let me speak my piece. You spoke your piece. Anybody that I know ever caught the flu, they was hurt.
Now look at the comments though.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the comments in a second. Let me just answer this question because I'm gonna have to pull that up. Look, anybody that I knew caught the flu, for real, was hurt. They was on bed rest. They was sick.
Flu doesn't put you down,
right?
It puts you down.
It puts you down, right?
Flu puts you down.
So that's something that people don't want. So if you got the flu, number one thing is what? Stay your ass home. Hold on, let me finish. So you just said that they say that the COVID is the flu 10 times the flu. It's not crazy, but it's 10 times the flu. If the flu have people aching like and can't move, and if you got the flu, you're not coming outside. Most people that got the flu is not coming outside. And if you tell me you got the flu, I don't want you around me. That's a who gonna say, yo, I got the flu, and they can be like, yo, come out of the crib.
Disagree on that.
Yo, here go this drink after me. Yo, we smoking? All right, pass me that. Yo, even if those who smoke cigarettes, if a nigga got the flu, you don't want that bust down. You don't want that bust down, bro. Do you still want the bust down? He just told you he had the flu. But you saying that the COVID is 10 times the flu, so it hurts. It might not be what it is, but it hurts. It's worse than the flu. And the flu ain't nothing to fuck with. So I'm saying that I never even took the flu shot.
That's what I'm saying. To get back to what I was saying, I never took the flu shot. My shit been up. I never took the flu shot.
Have you had the flu?
Never.
You never had it?
Never.
So you're
flu? So I barely get a cold.
That's what's up.
You know that.
I know that. I know you. I'm just for the people. I know who you are. I've had the fucking flu.
You know that. Go on it.
But the reason why I was asking you that is because you said your family earlier. You said your family gave you a remedy.
Oh no! I was saying, for
your immune system. You haven't had the fucking flu.
Yeah, to go what you were saying about the immune system and about not catching it. That's what I was saying. Like, nah, I'm good. But you said that you asked me because it all started. You asked me that has that stopped my family from getting it? Yeah. Yes, because they ain't fucking with. They don't know if you take. You said you take your elderberry. Yeah. They don't fuck with you. Everybody ain't with their elderberries. And you know that. So I can't fuck with you. And I'm not asking you, and I'm not doing that. So you know what? No company, and I'm not coming by you. What the fuck? Don't come by me, and I ain't coming by you.
I'm not coming by you.
Zoom me.
I'm not going to invade your space. Don't invade mine.
That's it. But that's what my family's doing. Zoom.
How long would you keep that up?
Listen, they old. They trying to live.
No, I mean you. No, forget your family.
No, but that's what we're talking about.
No, I hate you. But how long would you? If that was,
I wasn't doing that though. So you asking, so it's totally two different things. I've been outside, as you can see. We just came from the years. Right. So you asking me? No, you switching the whole question. I was just with you in the years. What you asking me? Cuz I was just with you in the years.
You can't answer for them.
No, but my family, I'm telling you what they shit is. They don't know you. Even if they do, they don't know your regimen. And they're not finna ask you and do it. That's rude. I'm not finna ask you, yo, you took your elderberry today? Yeah, how your health, bro? I'm not asking you all that. Listen, I'm at my house. I don't want no company.
No company.
What? What? No, I pay my own bills. I don't want no company.
You have the right to absolutely.
And I'm not coming by your shit. What?
Nah, I don't disagree nowhere.
You feel me? What you want?
No, it's crazy. I don't disagree, but this is what I wanted to say though.
So you got to get over. Like I said, 4 million people got it. You know what I mean? We spoke about this. Yeah. There's 2 different types of vaccines. There's the Johnson & Johnson, and there's the other one. Mm-hmm. A lot of people is saying that they will fuck with the Johnson & Johnson because it doesn't have the URF shit in it, where they can actually track you and fuck with your DNA and things of that nature. That's why a lot of people was waiting and residing for it. But like Plaga said earlier, why would you even take anything that they're saying that you still can catch it? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the flu shot don't make no sense to me in the first place.
Yeah, if you still can catch something after, honestly, when I took the flu shot, it was for like I did a favor for someone, like that type of shit. Like it was their job type of shit. It wasn't like I was like, I'm going to take a flu shot. So that was years ago. But anyway, I got the flu right after that, by the way. So get in the bubble. I got the flu like 5 days later.
Yo, you see? Because they got to give you the flu.
They got to give. So I feel like COVID, as far as COVID vaccination, from my experience from the flu vaccination, I'm not taking that motherfucker. I ain't had it and I don't want it. There are people that I know who suffer from COVID and they lost family members to COVID.
Rest in peace to all those. Listen,
respectfully, I acknowledge
Rest in peace to all those that lost family members during the COVID.
I'm not taking it for a joke.
We're not thinking that it's a joke and that people haven't lost family members.
But what I'm saying is to you,
we're not saying that.
The powers that be, this is you, we're going to switch the subject. The powers that be are living their fucking lives. Don't be fucking fooled and be so scared that you don't make a move or do nothing until this shit is done. But you waiting for them? No, if you listen to me,
I'm listening.
Please, if you're waiting for them to green light your life, you'll fucking be waiting forever. They're not gonna green light you to get back to it, bro. They already back to it. That's all I'm gonna say on that note.
Yeah, and listen, just tie it on it together. Listen, man. It's just all about being on top of your health. You feel me? That's what it boils down to. Everyone is not on top of their health, and we know that, especially in our community, meaning the black community, we're not always on top of our health, especially with the high cholesterol and this, that, and the third, especially in a lot of neighborhoods, they don't have a lot of healthy shit. We know how it goes. You know, you have to travel for the things. But if you could travel for the new garment, and you can go to 34th Street or 42nd Street for this, that, and the third, or Soho, or wherever you shop, and you go, and you can go there. You can go for your food if it's important to you for your health. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta look at
it costs a lot to eat healthy.
Listen, but I mean, listen, it costs a lot to be fresh. It costs a lot to be fresh. Now you're gonna be so a dead corpse can't be fresh.
Right.
So you have to take care of one before you do the other. Like you can't walk before you crawl.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta take care of your body before you can be fresh. You understand? It just makes sense. And you could do the opposite and just be fresh and don't take care of your body and then be a corpse in a couple of years because you're being negligent on what's going on. Nobody's begging you to be healthy and things of that nature. It's all self-want because it's out there. And in the hoods, there's not a lot of healthy shit. You have to venture outside the hood to get what you need. You feel what I'm saying? And don't be scared to do that.
Nah,
it's very it's very important. So, you know, everybody, I'm not mad at any individual to be like, I'm not fucking with individuals right now. Because I'm really fucking with my individuals. I ain't fucking with
we're not fucking with random.
Because guess what? I don't know what motherfuckers do. Because guess what? Everybody, hold on, let me just finish. Everybody in my circle that since COVID started, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know. Just say for instance, just say it. Wait one minute, but I know 1,000 people. Out of 1,000 people, say maybe like 100 people got COVID and beat it.
Not even.
But I know, I'm just saying, just to tell y'all, out of 1,000, 100 out of the people that I know that's around me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's like what, 10% out of 100? You dig what I'm saying? It's very low. I'm not going all outside the box and being around this and doing all that and the third and exposing myself to these type of situations. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people's not. A lot of people is staying with their circle and the group of people that they've been with before they put the lockdown. You feel me? How we all gonna be together at a party a week before the lockdown and now we can't chill the next week because they put a lockdown and everybody got COVID.
And you know what? You answered, not you answered. You made the point I was trying to make. People are taking it out of context now. With whom they want to disregard or exclude from their lives. That's on you if you allow the government to green light you to be able to live your life day to day. And we'll switch the subject on.
That's a fact though.
You know what I mean? If you allow the government to green light you to live your life, hey, that's on you.
Comments the same too. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Because I'm not letting no government tell me how to live my life. They ain't living their life that way. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen. I mean, so look.
Fuck you.
How do you feel about the celebrities that's taking? Look. There's a lot of celebrities and people of that nature that's taking the shot to show that it's real. I guess I'm quote unquote. Listen.
Money
and I want to
checks are being cut. Checks are being cut.
You know, hold on. Listen. Someone asked me. They say, yo, Pooday. They say, yeah, they taking the shot, right? But is it the same shot that they giving us? Because they could be up there and be like, yeah, we taking the shot, right? So they are taking the shot, right? And they want to do that, but are they giving us the same shot that they giving Spike?
Correct me if I'm wrong, God.
You understand what I'm saying? The ones that's advocating for these type of things.
Somebody wrote, somebody said the virus is real, but there is no pandemic. COVID is political. Somebody wrote the survival rate is over 98%. If you're 70 and over, it is 95%. Facts. Same if you're not broke, don't try to fix it. I've never had a flu shot and have never had the flu. That's what one of your followers said. Or somebody.
Heard you.
Right.
But what I was going to say to what you were saying is, correct me if I'm wrong, the word is placebo.
Fake.
They're taking fucking placebos on a vaccine.
Shit.
Yo, on a vaccine, they're taking what you call placebos.
Mm-hmm.
Do your research on that word. They prescribe shit like that all the time to you motherfuckers who think y'all need some help, but it's all in your head, right?
Yeah.
A lot of shit be all in your head. They're taking, them celebs taking placebos and they cutting them a check. That's all I'm gonna say on that. If you don't believe that, do your own research.
Yeah, that's a fact though. But that's what I said. People already said, oh, they giving us what they giving them.
No, it's placebos. You see this? It's not that some people really be in everybody's face. I love you, but I don't want to be in your face. You allow so many people in your face, and you don't know what they're doing. But yo,
that's how people feel.
No, on that note,
and that's true though.
Brown girl 30.
Some people
I just want to say this. On that note, I hear you. I agree. That's true. But who made you feel that way?
Who gave it to you?
Who gave you that thought? Who gave you the thought of that, feeling that way towards your people? You didn't create that. That thought didn't come from yourself. That was projected upon you from the media of how they're perceiving the virus. It's not, you didn't come up with that thought yourself, because if you really thought like that, if you work, I don't know if you work, you know, because I don't know you personally, but if you work, you get up and go to work every day, right? If you work, so that don't make sense. It don't make, if people can still get up and go to work, that don't make sense.
Listen, the best thing is this. Those who live in Long Island, and they were just talking about, and just even the MTA that takes the train. I'm not even in Long Island, you take the train. There's no capacity for a cart. So you can get in a cart, and the cart might have 60 people, and the other cart might have 10 people. Y'all know how New York City carts is, right? But there's no mandatory
Look at
amount for a cart. It's all that. So it might not. There's no capacity for a cart. So does it make sense to go with Plaga saying? Does it really make sense? You have to see what really.
Said she got COVID and she got COVID in March, and she was only around family and coworkers, so they was crushing them. But all right,
right?
No.
That's what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That's why people ain't messing with people. That's what I was telling Plaga.
I get it, because I'm not in my nobody either, because I'm not trying to get overly sick or anything extra than I already had.
I'm not doing things out the way.
What I want to ask you is that you did.
Was she masked up?
You contracted COVID, but did it
from her
affect
people?
you? Did it affect you to the point where you felt like there was something that you couldn't deal with on your own, or was like how did you feel when you contracted it? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, but you know the thing about contracting COVID,
because everybody feels different. I want to ask her how she felt.
Yeah. Because
how did it affect you? No, because that plays a part in what they're pushing. No, how does it make you feel?
No, but remember,
because if they didn't tell you what you had, like so many things we deal with without going to the fucking doctor that we have, how did it make you feel? Because you ain't go to the doctor when you got sick, right? Did you? When you got a cold, when you got the little sniffles and you start sneezing out of control, whatever. Did you go to the doctor?
Nah, listen. No,
I'm asking you.
Me? No, I don't get sick like that, God. I don't.
No, but if you did, you started sneezing and you had a cold, would you go to the doctor to have them prescribe you anything?
Me? No.
But would you take a prescribe from?
Listen, Plaga, we done said this already. We're not the type. Listen, exactly. That's what. But I'm saying. I just told you this from before. Mm-hmm. You keep taking your mentality on how you see. Listen. Hold on, I hear what you're saying.
My mentality is a logical way of thinking.
Bro, listen. You can say that, and you can be 100% absolutely right, and I'm not going to even deny that. What I'm saying is that everyone is not logical. This is why we have
everyone is not smart.
Everyone
everyone is not smart,
and not
everyone
smart.
Can't information.
That means that, all right, so if you can't retain information, you can't see what's logic then, right?
You can't.
All right, so what does that mean then, bro? Everybody's not the same.
So
listen, you can break it down in form. Listen,
listen,
but I told you already. You know my disposition on it.
I said, but would you feel like you needed to see a doctor after that?
You know,
simple
but
question.
Listen,
yes
me see a doctor? No, I done already told you
5 segments ago that I got home remedies. I'm not fucking with doctors at all. I told you my
you don't fuck with the doctor at all.
If it's not life detrimental, no, because I don't get sick like that. I don't get sick like that. So there's no reason for me to fuck with the doctor at all. You feel me? There's no reason for me personally to fuck with the doctor at all. If I'm not, hold on, because you're saying you could be a comment. Give me a second. You can't get to a comment, but you're saying a lot of shit and you bounce it. So me personally, no. We talking to the people. Me personally, no, because I don't get sick with. I'm not a hypochondriac. Like, oh, I got a common cold. There's people that go to the doctor for a common cold,
right,
on a regular basis
for common cold.
You feel me? But we're not that people. That's why I said to Plaga. Hold on, listen. That's why I told you, Plaga, that the way that you are in your beliefs, and I'm not knocking that, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. That's what I said from the beginning. A lot of people ain't not that, and you. That's what I said. They don't have the common sense, or they're not with that. There's people that be like, "At you, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow."
Gotcha.
Damn, I'm a little warm. I gotta go to the doctor. So for the doctor to tell you, you're good. But if the doctor said, "Yo, you need this blue pill for 5 days," you're gonna take the blue pill for 5 days, even though nothing is wrong with you. We know this.
Not me.
We know exactly. That's why I said not me. So it's not a me and you thing, like what I'm, because you know what. That's what I keep saying. You asking me personally. You know what I'm gonna do.
I know.
You know I'm not with. You know,
but
the people know. They know I'm not. I'm not. I just told you I'm not. So when it comes down to the COVID, there are. That's why they say with the COVID. That's what I was getting to say that there's people with underlying ailments. You feel me? I'm not a diabetic, but there are people that are diabetic. You feel me? And if you catch the COVID and you're diabetic, that's not good for you.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's why they say if you have any underlying ailments and you catch the COVID, it's no good. That's what they say. Period. And a lot of people that if you have heart this and that or whatever, or high blood pressure or whatever, blah, 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 or whatever the case, whatever I don't know. Everybody has their own situation that's going on, right? But if you have a situation that's going on and you actually get in contact with the COVID, it's not good. That's what they've been saying. So if you're a person that stays on top of your health, you don't have no underlying ailments. You feel me? You're not one of those people that applies to you because you don't have no underlying. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have this. I don't have that.
Let me read Brown Girl's comments. She said it wasn't the COVID that scared me. It was the pneumonia. Because it was walking pneumonia, I didn't even know because I was home for over a month. I had pains and went to urgent care and x-rays showed it. Dread is right because I thought I had a regular cold. So I didn't go to the doctor right away.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? See the type of game that you on, you have to know this, that everybody's not on that type of game. People say that we're in a woke age, but people ain't woke. It's just like the new sneaker and everybody want to get it or say it just to say that they down or to say that they down or they with it. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel about individuals saying that they're woke. You feel what I'm saying? Because to be woke is to live better and do better, bro. To watch what you intaking, to exercise and do all this thing. Like we see a lot of shit and we really know what's going on. But I know me because I've been doing this for a long time. Before before it was cool to be woke. See, I'm from the era before it was not cool to be woke, where niggas was saying to me, Dre, I don't want to hear that shit right now, Dre. We chilling. We drinking this movie. Fuck that. We getting money. Chill, Dre. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear that right now, Dre. Chill. You ain't doing your shit, Dre. Yeah, because I'm trying to enlighten my brothers. So it came to a point where I just kept the knowledge to myself because I kept, and I was getting that type of feedback. But now we're in an era where everybody's supposed to be quote unquote woke.
But they ain't fucking woke.
Exactly. So see what you're explaining, and you saying that people were supposed to know. They don't know because what? They ain't fucking woke. You see what I'm saying? So me, I don't expect nothing. And then that's when you're not set up for disappointment.
Because I want to talk about this subject, next, we're gonna switch it, and I'm gonna leave it at this.
All right, let's go. We can go to the next subject.
If you think a $2 mask could prevent the world's most deadliest virus, you holler at me later on. DM me. Anyway, DM me. On that note, if you think that mask could present the world's deadliest fucking virus, holler at me, man. Because they want us to wear masks everywhere, indoors and this and that. But everything is really still, look, the government branches are functioning and they making money while everybody's in the fucking house. Those that have essential, what they consider essential or whatever fucking jobs. Why do you think your company's still thriving? Because, anywho, like I said, DM me if you feel otherwise. We can chat about it. You feel me? The masks don't do shit, right? Brown girl, I agree with you. They don't do shit. But I'm not gonna argue with everybody. Respectfully, I wear the mask in places because people are on it. When I'm outside, I'm not wearing no mask when I'm walking by myself outside. You bugging if you think I'm wearing a mask, walking right down the block outside. You know what I mean? You're bugging. Y'all be bugging. I don't even think. You walking down the block by yourself with a mask. Oh boy, I could go on this about the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because listen, you always have hypochondria. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So I'm not, listen, me personally, I don't have time for that. You feel me? Look, I don't have time for that. I know what's going on. You feel me? Like Plaga just said, if I'm walking down the street by myself and you're not, I don't have a mask on. You don't need to be walking down the street by yourself in a mask. You don't need to be driving in your car by yourself with your mask.
Driving in a car, you look crazy.
You look crazy. Now, if you're a person that happens to take the train and you want to train, definitely have your mask on. For sure. For sure. Because before this pandemic, you can't tell me that you ain't see a motherfucker on a train digging his nose, touch the pole, digging his ass, touch the pole. You can't tell me you never been in a car. You can't tell me that you never been on a New York City train cart and a bum came through and touched every pole in that motherfucking car, nigga. Every pole. And you know where his hands been. His hands is black as shit. His hands touch everything. You know what I'm saying? He done touched every pole. Give me $1. If you in New York, you done been through that before in your life. So you already know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about. So if you're not in those type of predicaments, train close environments, where you definitely have to wear a mask. You look crazy when you wearing a mask and you just walking down the block by yourself and nobody's near you. You go in the store and there's people, yeah, put your mask on. Put your mask on. And cheap masks ain't gonna do it. Listen, one thing is, you know, and it's funny how you saying that we're gonna get off this, because they was like, yo, you're supposed to have the N95 mask and this, that, and the third, and there's a lot of motherfuckers that's walking around without the N95 mask, and now you're supposed to be wearing 2 masks instead of 1, because it's a heavier filter.
Heavier filter.
Yeah, because the N95 mask actually has a filter through it, which makes it's way better than that. It's like, you know, if you paint and you deal with films, there's definitely a lot of different type of masks. You feel me? But this is some bullshit overall. You feel me? So you already know, do your research.
Do your research on that. I just want to chat that up. But I want to, because I know we don't have all the time in the world.
I don't want to get stuck on that. But
and this is a subject I want to get into.
That's what's going on in the hood, though.
That's what's going on.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Use your fucking hand sanitizer. Keep your immune system up. Elderberry, sea moss, whatever you need to get your shit right.
Invest in that shit.
Invest in that. But we're gonna talk about these celebrity relationships. That's what we're gonna switch over to. We're gonna switch over to these celebrity relationships that everybody want make goals. Goals in celebrity relationships.
Yeah. All right, I want to end it on that, but before we switch it on to that, I just want to speak about one thing that really touched me real quick, and out here in New York City, and then we can get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a little bit more, whatever. You feel me? I want to get into the girl who let her boyfriend beat her son for 2 days. I really have to touch on that. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. I
don't really want to get into the celebrity shit. I want to really,
Yeah, I wasn't going to be naming no celebrities.
No, it's all good. We got to touch on that too.
Yeah, no. What you're saying is real. So before I lose the thought, real quick, and I'm gonna let you go, because I want to say one fucking thing on that though.
It's all good.
Yeah. I was going to use the B word, but I'm not going to use the B word. You women who are so single and so independent, right? Stop fucking claiming these dudes. They're not stepdads. They're fucking boyfriends. They're not stepdads. They're boyfriends. Because real stepdads step up and take care of these children. They're not killing your kid, beating your fucking child to death. So it's a fucking difference. Yeah, women have to make a choice, and the women who sit and let shit like that fly, you worse than a fucking man. Because I'm going to die for my kids. And you can talk, Pooday. That's all I want to say.
I mean, I totally agree. I
I
honestly feel the same way. There's no way in the world. And it's definitely a total difference between boyfriend and a stepfather. You understand what I'm saying? So the media,
fucking difference.
So even when the
Stop
media
that shit with the media too.
It is a difference between a stepfather and a boyfriend. Because your mama can have a boyfriend. All y'all youngers that might be watching or whatever, I don't know, but your mother can have a boyfriend. That's totally different. Your mother has a boyfriend. The boyfriend is into your mother.
Yeah, he's not into the kid.
He's not into
he's
you.
He's a fucking boyfriend.
What you're doing.
He's into your mom.
Nothing. He's just into your mom. That's your mom's boyfriend.
Clarification.
You understand what I'm saying? A stepfather is into your life and what you're doing.
The whole world of the mother.
Everything.
Everything that involves with the mother.
Everything.
The good, the bad, the ugly. Everything.
Everything. Whatever comes with the mother, kids, family, and all, that's what a stepfather does.
And God bless that child, man.
A boyfriend doesn't do that.
That shit is crazy, yo.
And for that little boy to be beaten for fucking 2 days.
Beating the boy for 2 days. And look, one more thing, because I got another
2 days.
I forgot about this one. You fucking neighbors who sit there and listen to all this trauma and drama. Everybody's a civilian. They don't want to snitch. Call the fucking 911 anonymously, motherfuckers. Stop letting these kids get killed because you want to mind your business. You don't want to be labeled as a... Stop it, man. We got to stop that shit.
That's a fact.
That shit is crazy. The neighbor said she heard the kids get beat for 2 days. How do you hear a child getting beat? What child deserves to get beat for 2 days?
Straight.
What child? My child, my newborn, she 4 years old, she wild. My oldest laid back. But because my newborn wild, supposed to beat her, she ain't gonna understand. What you think, beating her is gonna make her understand?
Hell no.
You think beating your child, man, that shit pissed me off.
Listen, man.
I hope they smoke that nigga boots in jail.
I mean, that's the only alternative.
Because y'all niggas suckers. He probably blood or something. Fuck out of here. Y'all gonna let him rock. He probably gangbanging. You're gonna let him rock in jail. Pussies. That shit touched my soul. 2 days, you beat the boy. I mean, that ain't even your child.
Listen, that shit rough. That's not even your child. And I think the father, rest in peace to the son. Rest in peace to the son. And I send my condolences to the father. I think the father's from the Bronx. And he didn't have no clue on what's going on. But to get what Plaga was saying, the neighbor heard it.
The neighbor heard it.
Because that's the statement of the neighbor. Like,
yo, niggas be hearing shit.
I heard it. And then he was like, yo, you think I'm playing with you? You thought that was something? Whatever the case may be, that shit is wicked. You feel what I'm saying? And no child.
Nigga get on the news and be like, oh, I heard it for 2 days. Yeah, it was what? You want to fucking tell the news, but you couldn't call 911 anonymously at least, and you didn't want to be a snitch and be like, yo, I think there's a kid, yo, I want to say my name. You couldn't do that, you fucker.
Listen, there's certain situations where that happens in life where you automatically should know. You should know this.
Right.
Listen, you listen. You automatically should know if you do something about that you're not a snitch. So there's no way you could be the most gangsterest nigga in the world, and you was like, yo, if I knock on that door and if that nigga opens the door, I'm gonna catch a body because he's in there beating the shit out of his son. I don't want to get involved, but you know what? I gotta call the boys because it looked like he about to murk little homie. He going in. It's been too much. So you call. You call. That don't take nothing from you because it's not no street situation. This is kids getting abused.
Yeah.
And you have the one thing about kids, you have to look. Listen, I don't understand. Like it's so crazy to me how like people throw newborns away and things of that nature. Like, how could you do that? Like, how could you actually look at a newborn and be like, I'm not taking care of that. Like, I don't know how people do it.
No, but everybody and
I don't know how people do that. I don't know, man. I don't know how people do that.
Everyone is not fit to
You
be a fucking parent. Everyone is not fit to be a parent. Just because you can make kids, make children, doesn't mean you should. Everyone should not have a child. There are people that are not mentally capable of taking care of children.
That's a fact, though. We know this. That's
So,
a fact.
That's how that happens.
That's a fact.
And
that's sad.
Everyone is not mentally capable
of
taking care of children.
And then listen, and I'm happy you said that because then guess what? When you have those, right? Let me ask you this, Plaga. When you have those that are not mentally able to take care of children, but have children, and are allowed to keep their children, but physically abuse their children or mentally abuse their children, you feel me? What you think the outcome is of them when they have their children?
Same trauma.
Right.
Because we pass down the trauma that we learned, because that's all we know is what to pass down what we learned.
Yeah, but listen, that's true and not true.
No,
that's true and not true, because guess what, Chuck? There's a lot of things that happen in your life, there's a lot of things that happen in my life, there's a lot of things that happen in a lot of people's lives that I know. That, you know, what happened in their life when they was young or they see happen to their people, they vowed not to be.
And that's what I was always.
You understand what I'm saying?
I vowed to do that.
Oh, my cousin was on crack.
I'm never touching crack.
That's what he did.
My father was
he stole from the fam and did this.
I would never be.
I'm not doing it.
My father was a deadbeat, so I would never be a deadbeat.
You feel me? Like, come on, serious. So that's how it be. Like I know a lot of dudes. I know a lot of dudes that father wasn't there and they made a vow that, you know what, I'm always gonna be there for my kids. And I know a lot of guys that father wasn't there and they ain't there for their kids neither right now. Because like you said, is if you let it succumb you, it's gonna succumb you. If you let it do that, you be like, you know what, my father wasn't there, fuck it, I gotta be there for my you neither. Fuck that. Because some people take that energy on. Like, my pops wasn't there, nigga. Get it like how I got it.
Yeah, that's how this is how they
go through what I went through.
How they treated me, so I'm gonna treat you. Fuck it. That's what I was taught, so it made me tough. No, motherfucker, it made you emotional. Look how you act. Pay attention to acknowledge who you are. But we want to. The show is we got to be short right now on time. So
words of Pooday and Plaga, man. We back. Yo, Plaga, let them know we back, baby. This is what I get when y'all fuck with us. You
already know.
Y'all mess with us.
Make sure y'all DM us about the merch. We have the merch for sale. DM us for prices.
S.STREET, you already know what it is, man.
For sale.
We here. We in the building.
And for all you motherfuckers, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it, I'm gonna end it. And I know Pooday might have something to say too on this.
Yeah,
we're gonna end it. If you ain't working, doing nothing, don't advise me on nothing, motherfucker, that you ain't never tried to do.
Because guess what? I respect a motherfucker that tried 1,000 things and then didn't accomplish any, but I respect it.
He tried.
He took his time and effort and tried. So you know what? I can learn something off an individual that tried 1,000 things and still ain't make it from an individual that's telling me what he think can happen he had seen or what he had heard was. No, I'm gonna go fuck with the nigga that actually did it and went through it and had the experience and could tell me something on how not to do what he did to proceed.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you already know what it is, man. Listen, 2021 for real, you know this saying been around for a very long time.
What's the saying?
Love is love and hate is hate.
Ah.
That's been around for the end of time. Love is love and hate is hate. And there's no in between. And that's what we just coming with. You feel me? We got a lot of love. So me and Plaga got a lot of love. So there's no way that we can give hate too much energy.
Yeah, we don't give that.
And that's what we never gonna do
on our
platform.
Man. We never gonna give platform.
And listen, we will address the hate.
Yeah, we'll address you.
But we never gonna give the hate too much energy because it never deserved that. We
not at all. So if you ain't out here working and doing nothing, please don't hit my DM. If I have a guest on my show that you may know, any mutual friend, whatever, please don't hit me about what they doing if you ain't doing shit. And on that note, I thank all our loyal followers and fans. Please tune in next week. We'll have a special guest up here. Thank y'all.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Another episode of Words with Pooday and
Plaga. Sometimes you.
And you.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Holla at us, man. IG, Facebook family, S.STREET Media. You already know. Words with Pooday and Plaga.
The link will be up tomorrow.
Bid and Still clothing line. It's in the works. It's here. Make sure y'all